Get informed.
In college during Desert Storm and Schwarzkopf, and so the party line being put in the newspapers was, "This will not be another Vietnam." Mm-hmm. And basically, it was like sort of a daily check-in of whether or not it was like Vietnam. And it's like, oh well, we didn't have any casualties today. You know, it's like, oh, there's this measurable goal.
That was also
weird.
All in all, not like Vietnam.
Yeah.
Vietnam had ended a while ago, but it was just starting to hit the popular media again through like Platoon, the movie.
It was Vietnam was in the movies.
The
Just
show.
Platoon, Born of the 4th of July.
Okay, so
Gardens
like
of
it's
Stone.
kind of it is kind of sad. He's not like a shitheel kind of guy that like.
No, he's a well-regarded gentleman.
He's a weird sort of.
He was very polite to all the women he ever went on a date with.
Yeah, I don't know of any controversy that he was involved in. Like, he was not
Right.
You know, he did not have an affair with his biographer and use Gmail chat to set up rendezvous with her.
But he couldn't, of course. It'd be
Yes.
like Prodigy email.
Yeah, he was on the AOL boards.
And like, just one more thing, I'm kind of curious, just like. Because he was like a name that got thrown around. Because I knew very little about the Gulf War, and I want to go into it a little bit.
How old were you?
You saying a little bit to
I'm
not have me talk
35.
so much?
Okay, so we were the same age. So it was like
I'm
7th,
42.
8th
I
grade.
was in college. Like, I was heavily interested in that when it happened.
Right. So Colin Powell's the other person that was kind of thrown around about like during the Gulf War. Like
Yeah.
Thrown around. He was also a7-ranking general at the time.
Yes.
He was a general.
Or a general. He was not as high ranking. He was
What
under.
was like his position that he did?
Well,
Like,
I don't remember.
He was a colonel maybe or a general, but he was
like a second-tier guy. Like,
Yeah.
Schwarzkopf was in charge, then Colin was one of the... He's a general, but he was like a lieutenant, logic-wise, in terms of he was like a second-tier sort of
Okay.
helping to run the show. He got famous during the Gulf War.
A lot of people got famous during the Gulf
Just
War.
those two, I think.
And Saddam.
that really made him. That was his
got
big,
famous.
That was a big
for
deal.
Yeah.
Sort of put him on the map.
Yeah.
The Iran-Iraq War was also big for him, but that was not as big in America as Desert Storm.
That was
It was really when he broke
that was
through
like
on the American
that was
charts.
his Jackie Brown.
Yeah, if he's Robert Forster?
No, that would be his Pulp Fiction if Reservoir Dogs was his Iran-Iraq War. Is he Quentin Tarantino or
Yeah,
John
Robert
Travolta.
Forster?
No, it's a Quentin Tarantino.
Okay, yeah. Then Pulp Fiction was his Gulf War. His Gulf War was Pulp Fiction.